Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasahing papawid 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Okay, maganda microphone. Ayan, patay pala yung microphone. Okay, magandang hapon. Welcome sa ating program. It's Sonny Laragan here on the Sonny Laragan Show on a Wednesday midweek. So we're now back on our season 2022. No, it's been about 5 to 6 months that we were off. Hindi wala ho tayong programa. That is because lagi ko hong nasasabi naman sa dating program ko sa mga previous episodes natin na mahigit 40 years na yata ho ako sa broadcast ko, sa broadcast career. It started late 70s or early 80s sa Pilipinas hanggang dito. So ayan matagal-tagal na ho yan. Kaya't magandang hapon ho, no? Welcome ho. This is our a brand new season for us, no? At abangan ho ninyo dito sa ating programa. We're giving away some prizes. Marami ho tayong prizes. Officially na ho sa June. Every week mamimigay tayo. We'll start to pass the word around that by watching the Sonny Laragan program, you get to have some gift certificates to different mga getaway places that you can go to, no? Yung mga holiday places. So dito lang ho ninyo yan. Makukuha ho dito sa the Sonny Laragan Show. My name is Sonny Laragan, and it's going to be a very interesting program that we have today, no? Unang-una, trabaho. Diba? Trabaho. Kailangan ng trabaho. We need to have a job. And sometimes when we have a job, we're not satisfied. We want to aspire for more. Or, sayang din ang skills and talents mo. Kailangan sigurong maghanap ka. Diba? Sabi, aim high. So we have a friend, kababayan, kaibigan, chokaran ko to. And we'll find out kung paano pumasok sa isip niya na parang saan gusto kong makatulong sa ating mga kababayan to be able to find a good job. No, one of many, which is improving on the CV. No, so dito sa programa ho natin ito, yung mga nanonood ho sa inyo na mamaya pagkatapos ng interview namin si Rafi, I'm gonna mention his name, no, si Rafi Landicho. We're gonna be having him. Is a senior management guy. So, ayan, no? He's been with some of the top companies here in the UK. So, alam niya ang current situation. Alam niya kung anong pwede sa mga Pinoy. Pinoy to, hindi yung mga ibang lahi, Pinoy. Gusto niya matulungan. So, tutulungan namin. Baka sakali merong nanonood dyan, at least dalawa lang ho, no? Na baka gustong ma-enhance ang kanilang career path, no? By way of enhancing or improving on their CVs, tutulungan ho ni Rafi. So we will have dalawa lang medyo because eventually this might be something for him, no, na to help out our kababayans, a little something, a little fee for siguro sa kanyang effort. But at the moment, we will be giving this free for 2 lucky people. Kung sakaling interesado kayong sabihin, Sonny or Rafi, paano ba pagandahin, mapagandahin yung chances ko na makapag-land ako ng isang magandang trabaho. So yan ho, tips on looking for a better job. Okay, so we're gonna be having Rafi. Tapos, umikot tayo ng Europe sa mga summer places natin, no? Yung mga best places to go to this summer. Mukhang lalabas tayo. We're gonna go to the Americas, no? South America in particular, sa Mexico yata. And later on, makakausap natin yung ating travel counselor, advisor, no, expert na si Eman de Guzman. He's gonna be talking about Mexico, the best places to go to in Mexico, no? So summer places, ayan. And later on in the end, so si Nico, ayan, will be okay, so, ayan, Nico La Chica, no, will be talking about yung ano Pinoy to. He's 22 years old and he's with a group of entrepreneurs, no? Bago sila, tatlo sila. They're gonna be having their first pop-up tomorrow. At ayan ho. So, tanongin natin siya, no? Pop-up restaurant, is it a good business? Bakit niya pinasok to, no? Kunan natin ideas, baka kayo rin. Magkaroon kayo ng ideas. Teka muna, mukhang maganda yung pop-up restaurant. Mag-set up nga ako. So, ayan. We're gonna talk about that. So, we're gonna have a short break. And when we come back, we're gonna have our first, guest to talk about, tips on landing a good job, no? So, wag ko kayong alis. Saglit po lamang. Kami po ay magbabalik.
Mula doon hanggang ngayon, serbisyong mapagkakatiwalaan, serbisyong maaasahan pagdating sa inyong mga padalang balikbayan boxes. Dito ka na sa Forex Cargo. Sa presyong kayang-kaya ng bulsa, sigurado ka pa sa inyong padala. Forex Cargo. Dahil kailangan makarating. Call 0208-813-7064. O ano pang inaantay niyo mga kabayan? Tayo na sa Forex Cargo.
%100% all natural, tasty, healthy, versatile, 4 unique flavors. Taste a real sauce. Galetos.
Okay, we're back on the show. Dito po sa The Sonny Laragan Show on a Wednesday afternoon. A few days from now, ayan, bank holiday na naman ho rito sa Pilipinas, sa United Kingdom. Magandang araw ho sa ating mga kababayan sa apat na sulok ng United Kingdom. Magandang araw ho sa ating mga kababayan, siyempre, no, sa apat na sulok ng Europa. At siyempre, magandang araw sa anumang bahagi kayo ng mundo na nanonood dito sa ating palatuntunan. Okay, let's say good afternoon. Let's talk about tips, no? Ano ba yung tips natin? Ano ba tips for landing a good job? Ang pagkakaroon ng magandang trabaho, parang somehow assures a good future in a way. Kung maganda sweldo mo, maganda trabaho mo, when you retire, di ba? You will have a very comfortable retirement. So, susi ho yan. Ano ba mga susi yan? Finding a job, di ba? Masyadong stressful at saka challenging yan, no? But let's find out from a good friend of ours, no? He's a golf aficionado, a Lasalite. Ladies and gentlemen, Rafi Landicho. Rafi, magandang hapon sa'yo.
Hi, Sonny.
Yes,
magandang hapon din.
Oh, welcome to the program.
Yes,
First of all, okay, we had a chat a few days back, and tell us briefly, how did this idea of more or less helping people, no, mga kababayan natin most especially, in enhancing their prospects of a good job? Paano nagsimula ito?
Yeah,
kasi maghirap maghanap ng trabaho, iba dumarating dito, di ba? Oh, yes.
I think this started I would say about going back as far as mga 20 years ago. Okay? And para lumalabas, para ako nagiging career guidance counselor.
20 years? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It all started with some friends who are very capable, dynamic yung personality, qualified, very experienced. Pero nagtataka kami kung bakit like mga 2 years, he couldn't get a job. So sabi ko, okay, let me have a look at yung dito kasi sa UK we call sa atin kasi sa Pilipinas it's biodata or sometimes it's called resume or sometimes it's called the CV. Okay, so yung CV, tinignan ko yung CV niya. Nung nakita ko yung mga CV niya, hindi talaga siya makakakuha ng interview or appointment or makapasok lang yung CV niya sa system. Kasi in all countries, iba-iba yung style ng ng presentation ng mga CV. Okay? And now, yung current situation ngayon, globally, is one, lahat ng mga people looking for a job is always a very competitive thing, right? Yung mga nag-hire nito, they're always looking for the right type of candidate, the right type of personality that will actually fit in dun sa environment na pagtatrabahuhan nila. Kahit ano yun, bahay, restaurant, big organizations, and so on. So, inayos ko yung CV, chinek ko lahat yung sa kaibigan ko, inayos ko yung structure, and I did ask him, what is it that you actually want to pursue? So, in the end, first thing, I evaluated the CV, gave him the feedback, and drafted yung kanyang CV. Okay? Yung time na yon, okay pa. Na pagda-draft lang ng CV, okay na yon. Pero ngayon, iba na yung takbo ng mundo because of the technology. The situation today, kahit kung gusto mo mag-apply ng trabaho, dadaan ka na ngayon sa mga robots, yung mga application na pag hindi nila nakikita yung mga keywords na hinahanap ng system, wala ka pang 2 seconds na basura na yung yung CV
Rafi,
mo.
teka muna. What you're talking now, yung bagong current situation, is that this is something online application now? No longer yung tipong you will have a parang not really typewritten, pero typewritten by a computer, meron kang CV and then you submit it. Hindi na ganun ba ang labanan ngayon ba? Is that what you're saying? Now, the current situation is... parang
it's
ano na yan,
changing.
It's changing. So, when somebody applies now, ngayon sa current situation, sabi mo 20 years ago, di ba? Okay sila pero hindi sila makakita na maayos sa trabaho. In the current situation, anong labanan ngayon? For example, i-distinguish natin. Kunyari, kung ang hanap mo, waiter ka lang, waiter lang ang kaya mo rito, nasa either, I don't know, housekeeping ka ba or nasa catering ka. Anong style? Is this itong knowledge mo ba? Itong knowledge mo ba encompassing with from a wide spectrum from the lower to the middle managers to high top applicants,
Correct.
yung mga for the headhunters,
Yes.
for the top.
The principle,
okay.
the principle is the same. It's really about gaining interest dun sa CV mo. Okay?
Okay. So ano mga tips yan? So we're talking of tips how to gain interest.
Yes.
Okay,
Some of the tips that
yeah.
you need. Okay, some of the tips that you need to be aware of. Number one is pag gagawa ka ng CV mo, yung structure nung CV mo, no? So normally ngayon lumalabas yung pangalan mo, email mo, address mo, ganon. Tapos yung mga sumusunod dyan is about yourself in a very specific way na anong klase kang tao, ano bang mga nagawa mo sa career mo, ano ba yung mga na-contribute mo dun sa mga pinagtatrabahuhan mo, mga ganun. So it gives the, kunyari ako nag-hire, it will give me a gauge of anong klaseng tao tong kakausapin ko. Okay? Para sa interview. Okay? That's number one only. Tapos, yung second point na yon, ilalagay mo yung mga skill sets mo briefly. Kung what do you enjoy, what have you done, what have you experienced, ganon in simple format. Pagkatapos nun, doon ka na ngayon maglalagay na kunyari, nagtrabaho ka sa XXX restaurant. Gusto mo ngayon lumipat sa restaurant, kumbaga, hindi ka na masaya sa trabaho, gusto mo lumipat, o na-redundant ka, or gusto mo magkaroon ng career progression. So isusulat mo ngayon doon, ano ba yung mga yung role mo, ano yung responsibilities mo, mga ginawa mo sa trabaho. Right? Yung mga ganon. Pagkatapos noon, lalagay mo din doon, pagkatapos mo mailagay yung responsibility mo, another section is anong na-contribute mo, anong mga sitwasyon na nagawa mo, proactive ka, kumbaga, did you help sa operations, did you help sa process, were you supporting your team, yung mga manager mo, yung mga ganon, to be successful. So these are just the high level, no? Kasi marami mong pang kailangan na ayusin eh. Yung step 1 pa lang ito eh. Yung step 2 mo, ngayon, pag na-prepare na, ayos na yung CV mo, ngayon, kailangan mo malaman through technology, okay, saan ka ngayon po pwesto? Paano ko ngayon mag-a-apply? Okay? Kunyari, marami na ngayon sa technology na mga websites na nag-a-apply mga trabaho kahit sa agency. Right? Yung agency lahat, mga ganyan, yung mga CV nila nakalagay na yan sa database. Okay? So, pag ang pangalan mo nandun sa database lahat, mas madali kang mahanap. Ngayon, pag nag-apply ka sa kanila online, i-attach mo lang yung CV mo, mag-uumpisa na yung journey mo. Okay? So, the next step, okay, this is a journey. The next step, once you are now, tatawagan ka ng agency, Mr. Sonny, we like the look of your CV. Ganon. Can we schedule an online video call with you or face-to-face? Okay? So, ang gagawin mo ngayon is, checkin mo ngayon yung background nitong in-applyan mo na trabaho. Maraming sites na I can give stable ba yun? Sa kanilang sa returns nila, revenue, nagbabayad ba yun ng mga taxes, mataas ba, mabilis ba sila magpalit ng mga tao, yung mortality rate, yung attrition ang tinatawag natin, na yung turnaround time na empleyado papasok tapos sandali aalis. So things like that is very...
Saan mo nakita, Rafi? Okay, Rafi, sorry to cut you there.
Yeah.
So saan mo nakikita? Okay, so you're talking about, yung mga basic skills pinasok mo na, and so on and so forth, no? Saan mo ngayon, you're trying now, okay, so in-schedule ka for an interview. What you're saying now is you're trying to get a background check on the company that you're gonna be, the company that you're eyeing, di ba? Kung nagbabayad, kung ka na tax and so on and so forth, di ba? Parang iniimbestigahan mo rin. Hindi ba dapat sa simula pa lang gawin mo yan, or gagawin mo lang yan doon sa company na binigyan nagkaroon ng interest sa'yo? So, for example, you send out your CV mo is in the database, it's out there, and somebody comes across it, and then saka kanila i-schedule na interview. That's the time that you go looking for the background thing about the company. Where do you find these things? Saan mo nakikita yan?
Well, this is from over the years of research, because I've been through all of this before in my career path. And so it's basically just ang tinatawag din due diligence in terms of preparing, because you also need to understand the background of the company that's going to interview you. The best time to do the research is if you get already a call from an agency or a company. They will give you a rundown of what this company is about, ano yung duties mo. Kasi normally, ang nangyayari, dun sa mga job description na ina-advertise nila, minsan hindi siya clear. So yung agency or yung potential employer will give you an exact rundown of what they're looking for. Okay? So that validates dun sa job description. Ang dami ko na nakikita nangyayari na ganyan na yung kung ano yung in-advertise, pagdating sa interview, iba. Okay? And the best time to actually look and research about the company is before the interview. Okay? Para malaman mo, fresh sa utak mo. And then you can take notes kung paano ka makaka-relate dito sa company na to dun sa role na gusto mong pasukan. Okay?
Okay. Alright.
Tapos, hindi lang yan. There are a lot of other prerequisites about yung interview skills. How you present yourself. Right?
Bago
the
tayo
keywords.
mapunta muna yan, bago tayo pumunta sa present, yung how do you present yourself, gusto ko lang linawin kasi baka mamaya hindi alam ng mga tao. Sabi mo kasi yung the time na naghahanap ng trabaho, baka na-redundant, okay? Redundant is a term that's only common amongst us Pinoys or dito sa United
On the
Kingdom.
layoff.
Oo, pagka sa ibang bansa, sa Pilipinas, hindi nila alam redundant. The word redundant means parang duplication
Yeah.
'Di ba? Redundant
correct.
in a sentence, a word is paulit-ulit. So redundant yung sinasabi mo, paulit-ulit. So redundant is na layoff ka dito, natanggal ka sa trabaho. Tama ba? Ayan. Yun lang ho, para malinaw ho. Baka kasi biglang masingit ni Rafi na redundant. Hindi nyo alam, teka na, redundant, alam namin, paulit-ulit yun. Parang gano'n. So redundant to reduce na layoff kayo. Okay, teka muna, bago tayo doon sa mga skill, yung presenting yourself, you were mentioning about sa CV, paggawa. Ito, ina-interviewin ko na. Pero sabi mo, para ma-attract yung tao, yung mga prospective, is may keywords. Why did you set keywords? Ano ba ang mga keywords na kailangan?
Yes, exactly. Lahat ng mga keywords na kailangan nila isusulat sa CV, yung mga dynamic words na,
Halimbawa?
for example, rather than keywords are
Kunyari,
things
job.
like-
Sige, magano ka ng job, tapos ano mga keywords na kailangan sa job na yun?
Okay. Contributed, delivered, led. Hindi yung hindi yung my. I delivered. I contributed to this. I facilitated this project. I improved. These are all of the dynamic words na kailangang hinahanap eh. Pati yung, for example, kung ang trabaho mo sa say as a manager na say in a restaurant, for example, okay, driving the business of the restaurants, I facilitated this, I created processes, I delivered this, yung mga ganon. Kasi in the olden days, it's very militaristic. Kumbaga, ang sinasabi nila sa CV, kung ano lang yung trabaho. My job is I'm a manager. I do catering. I support customer. So iba na ngayon eh. The system is always looking for dynamic words in relation to the roles. Like when you say I support the customer, no. I make sure customer experience is there to support the customer. Things like that. These are the perfect examples ng mga words na ngayon ang hinahanap ng mga computer. Eh. Okay? On top of hahanapin ng computer yung mga buzzwords na ganito, hahanapin din ng mga computer yung mga role, yung mga title mo sa trabaho o anong klaseng trabaho, hahanapin lahat yon.
Okay,
At saka hahanapin ng computer,
yes, Rafi, yeah.
ano mo, yung mga dates kung kailan ka nagtrabaho. May format na ngayon yun.
Kailan mo na okay, sabi mo current situation ganyan na, no? So when did you actually
Yes.
realize na ganito pala ang style sa mga sa mga computers na nagbabasa at nakikita nila ito mga keywords, yung mga delivered, ganyan, led, and so on and so forth.
Yes.
When did you realize, ay, ganito na pala to? Kailan
These
ba yan?
have been progressing and improving kasi before the system was unable to actually capture that 20 years ago eh. Meron na.
Mhm.
Pero ngayon, since technology has evolved, mas mas advanced na yung mga
But
systems.
kailan mo nalaman? But kailan mo nalaman yan?
Nalaman ko
3
yun
years
about
ago?
20
5 years ago? Ha? 20
No,
years ago
20
rin?
years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Teka na, may
Yes,
question
so
na ako
it
sa'yo.
has changed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sige, let's go into before you presenting skills. Tanong ko lang sa'yo, no? Dito, I don't know kung aware ka rito, meron tayo, I forgot the name of the equivalency. For example, sa Pilipinas, electrical engineer siya ron. Pagdating dito, hindi nagtutugma yung yung CV eh. Yung
Yes.
qualification eh. Kunyari, I know of somebody, electrical engineer, but he ended up as an electrician. Okay? Dahil hindi nga engineer, hindi no?
Hindi siya ECE graduate. Hindi siya ECE.
No, he's a
Yeah,
graduate.
I got that.
Kaya lang, the same guy coming from Australia, say electrical engineer, pasok sa qualifications dito yung
Correct.
yung curriculum, I don't know how you call it, no?
Yes,
Ganun
ECE. We call that ECE.
Easy, okay. Kung galing sa Australia. Pero kung galing sa Pilipinas siya, pagdating dito, hindi makapasok eh. So maraming engineers na asawa ng mga nurses. Halimbawa, this is a reality. So some of them came from Saudi Arabia, no? Usually kasi mag-aasawa sa Saudi o sa Middle East, babae nurse, yung lalaki engineer. Doon nagkakilala, nagkamahalan. Now, they want to move over na nagkaroon ng opening ng nursing jobs dito sa UK. Nakarating yung babae, na ako ay asawa. Yung lalaki, yung nurse, yung babae, nurse pa rin ang trabaho sa UK, pero yung lalaki, either nasa catering siya, sa kitchen, o nasa housekeeping siya. Ganun. Pero
Exactly.
engineer yun. Engineer yun sa
yan.
Hindi makapasok. Yung bang ganun
Yes.
kaya ba nila? With having tweaking their CVs, maski hindi
Yes.
pumasok sa curriculum, can they be successful in landing
There
a
are
job
two
better
scenarios.
than... Okay.
There are two scenarios for those, okay? I'll give you one scenario. We have a dentist sa Pilipinas. Ganyan din. Lucrative business, dentist siya ng mga corporate sa atin sa Pilipinas. So pumunta na siya dito kasi syempre yung education ng mga bata, lahat yung asawa niya nurse, ganun-ganon. So, nag-apply muna siya, naayos niya yung CV, structured. Ang first step doon is to, hindi ka pwede agad maging dentista. Okay? Obviously kasi you need to go through qualifications. So, pumasok muna siya as a dental hygienist. It's a very good example. Kasi, ngayon, habang inaayos niya, kasi you will need to get an additional, you need to take a course to get another certificate para ma-shift yung qualifications mo sa Pilipinas dito sa UK, for example. Okay? So, that takes a bit of time. Ngayon, so, trabaho ng dental hygienist. So, nandoon na siya ngayon sa dental industry practice.
Sa loob. Yung foot niya, kumbaga nasa door na. Yung foot niya nasa door na.
Exactly. Okay? But having said that, okay pa din yung kanilang salary levels, no? Kumikita.
So,
Pero,
parang sinasabi mo, if ganun ang linya mo, just pasok ka muna maski mababang posisyon and then you work your way up. Ayun.
You can work your way up first. Ang gagawin mo, you need to get a certification. There are courses that will provide you the certificate to align yung qualification mo kunyari sa Pilipinas na dito. Katulad din ng mga nurses.
Pero kung yung dentist niya galing sa Australia, diretso dentist dito.
Diretso.
Kasi
pero
iba
kung galing ka ng
Pilipinas, hindi nga sumasakto no? Okay, okay. Now, okay. Yes, sir, go ahead. Sorry.
So there are a lot of examples like that have happened. No, even doctors that came here, they become nurses, right? As an entry point. There are engineers, as you say, that have come from the Philippines that have ended up as sa construction engineering na nag-qualify. Now they're running their own businesses on their own. So these are the guys that I know of and have engaged with them before to understand what happened. Yung ganun. So that's the reason why we're talking today. There is that potential to do that. So it's just a question of timing and hard work. I mean, I won't even names. We have a very great guy that comes from a very well-known family sa London. Nahirapan dito pumasok sa health industry, sa marketing. So tinulungan ko siya, inayos ko yung CV niya, tapos nakapasok na siya. He's now inside the health sector na nagbibigay na yung company na yon is actually engaged with NHS. Right.
So he found. Okay, good. Good.
Inayos, ito siya, sabi niya, Sir Rafi, salamat. So nice. Your foot is inside the door, and it gives you a really good warm feeling na natulungan mo yung kapwa mo kababayan . So that's the reason why I was thinking this might be a good thing to do to help those that have been here for a long time, that who wants to pursue their passion in their careers, regardless of whatever it is, from a junior manager, middle, or whichever. Kasi yung principle dyan is to improve your life from your career, and then ang bonus dun is the increase of your salaries and so on. That will kickstart your career path, no? Kaya nagtatrabaho ka ng housekeeper.
Okay. Now, punta tayo sa... Okay, sorry. Sorry,
that's
gusto ko lang i-segue tayo doon sa may kung mabilis lang, quick lang yung presenting skills, no?
Sure.
Or the presenting bago tayo napunta doon sa ano, no? Sa question ko about the equivalency of the qualifications that we have, no? Pero you were, ano yung sabi mo? So we began with the CV, improving, making keywords and para mapaayos. Napansin ngayon, i-interviewin ka na. Yung ba sinasabi mo? Presenting skills sa interview na? Ano yung presenting yourself? Ano ibig sabihin nun?
CV mo, ang CV mo is just an entry point. Okay?
Okay.
Ang second point nun, ang second step nun is pag ini-interview ka na, you have to prepare for your interview.
Okay.
Now,
Ano tips
there
na?
are a lot of interview tips depending on the role, no? But number one, in principle, you have to come across as dynamic yung personality mo. Kasi kung ano yung sinabi mo dun sa statement mo sa CV mo, it has to be the right way. You're smiling, you know, you're easily approachable. In a lot of, I hire people, and the very first thing that I look into is the guys are smiling, they're happy. And then at the same time, it will have a much more meaningful discussion. It's no longer an interview, it's just a one-to-one discussion. Mas relax ngayon yung both sides. Okay? Pag relax ngayon yung both sides sa interview, lalabas lahat yung mga natural words at saka yung mga positive things na nagawa nung nag-a-apply. Doon naman sa nag-i-interview, we will get to know you much better to try and understand, do you fit in the culture?
Number one, smile. Smile ba? Sama? Smile? Ano?
Smile. You present yourself. Right?
Sige, next step.
You prepare your understanding about the company. Okay? And then you prepare about very specific and concise. Kasi tatanungin sa'yo, can you tell me about yourself?
Mhm.
Right? Pag sinabing, can you tell me about yourself, ang ibig sabihin nun is hindi yung I'm okay, I'm happy, no. What that means, pag sinabi sa'yo, tell me about yourself, okay? Then you prepare what is your speech. Kumbaga, sabihin mo, okay,
how long is that? How long is that normally when you prepare something?
That will normally is only for at least a good 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, mahaba yun. 10 minutes? 5 to 10 minutes?
No, 5 kasi merong iba na depende sa nature ng trabaho yan. Pero normally, as I've seen, mga 5 minutes is more than enough.
Oh, hindi kasi you can say a mouthful probably in a couple of minutes. Tell us something about yourself, di ba? Would you be extensive and tell them about anything you did in high school?
Ngayon, the reason why I'm saying sometimes it's 5 or sometimes it's 10 minutes, there are different types of interviewers.
So ideally, so when the question pops up, tell us something about yourself. Anong mga tips mo? Anong dapat sabihin? And how long is it?
Okay. Lagay mo na yung i-time frame mo yung sarili mo ng mga 5 to 6 minutes or 7 minutes maximum na yun. That's it. Okay? Ngayon.
Okay. Ano sasabihin mo? Ano laman ng Ano laman ng tell me who you are?
Okay. Exactly. Yung tell me about yourself.
About yourself,
well,
yes.
ang ano dyan is, for example, I have been in the hospitality industry for 10 years. Right? Yun yung headline mo eh. And through my roles over the years, my current role is X. This is what I've done for this hospitality hotel, for example. This is what I've done for the hotel. This was my roles and responsibilities. This is what I contributed to the team I was working for. Ganon. And then in my next role, pretty much did the similar thing. Doon mo i-highlight yung ano yung na-contribute mo, ano mga ginawa mo, ano ba yung mga roles responsibilities. So it's the same format. Okay? Now, the next thing, ang mangyayari dyan is yung interviewer, they will give you a background na. Baka before na tell me about yourself, they might already give you a background. Then you tell yourself. Ang susunod ngayon dyan is tinatawag na competency-based questions. For example, Sonny, have you ever experienced dealing with a person that does not cooperate? Anong ginawa mo? So,
Mhm.
anong ginawa
Mhm.
mo? Okay? So, yung mga ganon, there are lots of ways of answering it. Oh, I invited invited this person that's not cooperative. I spoke to my land manager, and I invited the guy for a coffee just to understand the person. Uh, can I be of help? Ganon ganon to support you. Blah blah blah. On top of what I'm supposed to do, I'm happy to also help you. So there are different ways of answering things, and that's just one example of a competency-based question. Now, depending sa trabaho mo, tatanungin ka ng competency sa experience mo rin ng mga trabaho. Anong ginawa mo? Anong processes mo na inayos? Anong naitulong mo? Yung mga ganyan.
Meron akong gusto i-add lang because I had nagtrabaho lang ako no once dito sa UK, and I worked as
Right.
an outpatient services administrator. And I was mistaken as a doctor a couple of times. Akala na doktor ako. Because siyempre naka-necktie ka, naka-polo mahaba, ganyan.
Yes.
So, ganun, no?
Yeah.
Sorry, we weren't introduced. Sabi sa akin, what do you think of this case? Sorry, I'm not a doctor, no? But anyway, nakapagkamalan ako maraming, but when I was interviewed for that job, this is at the Royal Brompton Hospital. I think I was the highest, more or less highest in terms of Pinoy working there. Kung nagtuloy-tuloy ako sa NHS, baka manager na ako at mataas na position ko doon sa Royal Brompton Hospital and Harefield NHS Trust. Because most of the Filipinos there were either working in the catering, nasa kitchen, nasa yung mga naglilinis ng mga nag-disinfect ng mga gadget pagkatapos nag-opera, yung mga pinakukuluan, gano'n. So, gano'n ang mga Pinoy doon, at saka naglipa na rin, at saka sa housekeeping, yung mga, at saka yung mga sa security, mga Pinoy, maraming. Ako lang yung namumugdangin Pinoy na nandun may posisyon na sa opisina. So, ang tinanong sa akin, ang ano yata na, how do you handle stress? Yan ang isang question na, kasi what can you do? Pwede madali ka magsalita at lahat. But when they ask the question, how can you handle stress? Yun na yata ang gusto nilang malaman, how do you deal with stress? Ganon.
Yung sa stress na yan, it's a really good example because this is they will gauge you yung capability mo about stress. Now, there's different ways of answering how to handle stress. There's, kunyari may deadline, di ba? Deliverables, kailangan deadline yon. Kulang ang oras. Okay? What you need to do, and I've done this before because my role in the corporate is very stressful. Sometimes it's longer hours. The way I do it is I categorize them and to take them into baby steps, right? So I plan it, right? This is what I'm going to do, achieve this. Baby steps. Lahat yung mga deliverables na kailangan gawin. Kasi mag-iisip kayo kung paano mo gagawin lahat yun . So pag nagawa mo yung baby steps mo, step 1, ito muna ayusin ko. Step 2, step 3. But without you knowing, you have completed all of those things and you would not even realize that the time that you have actually consumed, allocated for this, has gone a lot quicker than expected. So, for example, ito na lang sa UK, yung sa COVID, na I was brought in sa Department of Health and Social Care to address COVID for the country. So, yung step 1, very stressful na kasi immediate kailangan. Ang sabi ng mga directors, we need to have a process within 1 week. Paano natin i-disseminate lahat yung mga scientific equipment, yung mga LFT na ginagamit sa COVID. So imaginein mo yung thought process mo. Oh, shit, baby steps muna ako. Ano bang kailangan gawin dito? Okay, yung process, blah, blah, blah. Consultation ka doon sa mga operation. So, that's the key. Okay, take it in baby steps. And then the second point is you will only have stress kung hindi mo alam yung gagawin mo at saka kung you did not focus on it. Yung mga, kumbaga bukas ko na lang gagawin. Yung mga ganon. That creates stress. Because you did not plan and prepare for what you're supposed to deliver.
Alam mo, Rafi, masingit lang ako. Nakakatawa yung mga ganyang questions . You know why? Because dito kasi, they put a premium on it . You know what? How I answered it at nagtawa na sila and I got the job? You know, when I said I sing, well, when you're stressed, Mr. Laragan, what do you do? Well, I sing. You know what? In our country, in the Philippines, we are very much used to stress. You know, the traffic jam. If you're Britons experiences, you would be very, very stressed. But no, with us, it's nothing. So pinapakita ko lang kasi what I try to explain to them that in the Philippines,
Correct.
stressful tayo pero walang-wala sa atin yun. We have coup d'etats and everything. Sila konting bagay lang, na-stress sila, di ba? May mga nagpapakamatay pa, no?
That's right.
So yun lang.
It's a
Anyway,
cultural thing.
Rafi, so sige, siguro we'll probably wind up with this, ano. So in summary, anong mga best tips natin before we close? Anong magandang ano?
Okay.
Kasi at saka
In
meron
summary,
yeah.
go ahead. So in summary, number one is kung wala kang CV, sulat mo lang kung ano yung mga experience mo, kung ano yung mga nagawa mo ng mga trabaho, kung ano yung mga na-contribute mo. Yon. Number two, mag-research ka din sa internet, doon sa industry mo, para updated ka sa knowledge ng industry mo. Okay? Number four is you really need to get your foot into the door, no? Is to really make sure that your CV is adjusted to the current standards in the world because of the technology. Yun lang muna. Tapos, if ever, I can then be of help to guide you how you prepare and also go to the different sites na automated na yun. Pag nailagay mo na yung mga CV mo doon, wala ka nang iintindihin, pero papasok lahat yung mga potential opportunities sa email mo.
Okay.
Doon
Rafi,
mo
siguro
titingnan. Tapos
okay.
babasahin mo lahat. These are the tips.
Okay.
Just that it's going to take a long time to discuss it here.
No. Oh yeah, of course, I know. Isang huling question lang siguro. Quick lang. Ha? One of the things that why Filipinos are not successful in their jobs, say for example in France, in Italy, in probably Spain din, si kasama na, is their fluency of the language. So, dito for example, sinabi mo, okay, ayusin yung CV, no? Gandahan yung CV. Pero yung CV na yan, prepared yan eh. Di ba, pwedeng magtanong ka kay Pedro na kaibigan mo na mahusay sa grammar, pakiayos nga yung, yung aking CV. So, dumating ngayon sa mga tumitingnan ng CV, okay, maayos siguro English. Expectation ng kausap nilang na Briton o whoever will interview na okay mag-English. Paano ngayon pagka in-interview medyo alam mo na garbled o balok-balok ang English bro, alam mo na. Paano ngayon yan? Ibig sabihin, there's nothing we can do, right?
Well, there is, because for example, I have some relatives in Paris. Balok-balok yung French.
Okay.
So yung expectation dun sa interview, okay, kasi number one, yung entry level mo, syempre iba eh kung fluent na yung
Teka na, sorry, Rafi, let me just cut you short.
Sure.
Ang fluency is okay. Many Filipinos they cannot get, may pinag-aralan sa Pilipinas, but they cannot get a good job because they haven't got the fluency. But if you're talking a good job, pero if you're talking about any job, maski barok-barok na French, okay na yun, or barok-barok na Italian, okay na yun.
That's fine.
Are you saying na yung kamag-anak mo was able to get a good job despite the fact yung fluency ng language?
For starting points, yes. Kasi you have to understand ngayon, English is a universal language nowadays, right? I've worked in Germany nung nasa T-Mobile ako sa Deutsche Telekom. Wala naman akong German. We're able to actually...
Hindi, pero English yan eh. You were there, coming from an English company. They wouldn't expect you to talk German there. So you will be dealing with parang mga multinational, international guys. But to be a local from there...
Language. I did the basics, learned the language. I took a course.
Was it a requirement of your job to be fluent in German? Or was it something that you parang opted na lang?
I did it myself.
Okay. Anyway, Rafi, sorry to cut.
Yeah.
Sorry, may delay yata tayo. Sorry, Rafi, sorry to cut you short. We have the next two guys on the line, no? But
Okay.
thank you very much. Yung mga kababayan natin ho, kung gusto niyo magpatulong sa CV ho ninyo, dalawa lang ho, no? Kung sino pwedeng tulungan natin, ni Rafi will help out with coming up with keywords, enhancing or editing the CV para ho kung sakaling mapaganda ho ang inyong trabaho. Tama ba yan, Rafi, no? In case na meron tayo,
Actually, Sonny,
go ahead, yes.
gawin mo ng 3. I'm okay to do it.
Sige, 3. So, 3 ho, mga kababayan, 3 kababayan natin. Direct, nandiyan ako sa TV. Direct, kababayan natin, 3 kababayan natin na pwede hong tulungan natin, no? Sa paggawa ng CV. No? Si Rafi ho, malaking bagay ho yung CV. Ako, hindi ako marunong gumawa ng CV. Kaya kailangan ko rin matutunan yan, no? Okay, so thank you very much, Rafi. Thank you very much. Much appreciated you coming on the show and giving these tips on our kababayans, telling us about the current situation. No, so kailangan pala ngayon mag-research na rin kayo about keywords, yung mga ganyan, led, promoted, or delivered, mga ganun. No, kailangan mga action words ang gamitin ho ninyo sa inyong mga CVs. No, malaking bagay ho yan. So thank you, Rafi. Maraming salamat. Ayan, ladies and gentlemen, Rafi Landicho, isa hong management ho yan, management specialist, consultant, everything, no? Senior management. So, okay, we're gonna have a short break. We're gonna come back with yung ating best summer places to go to, and later on, coming up with a pop-up restaurant. Is it a good business? We'll find out from a kababayan of ours who has, with a couple of 2 kababayan kasama. Doble na yan, masyado na yan. Okay, wag na yan. Yan, okay. Going into the OBB natin para sa travel. Okay, we're gonna have a short break. Wag ko yung alis, and when we come back, we're gonna go to the best summer places to go to, hindi lamang sa Europe, sa ibang bansa pa. With our travel expert, no, si Eman de Guzman. Don't go away. Okay, ito ang gusto kong balita, no? A few days from now, technically, pag June, summertime na, mga traveling, that's the best time to travel, no? Summer. Dito ho, papunta na UK, ang pinakamahal na pamasahe, papunta ho ng United Kingdom, summertime. Alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi yung mga Briton, no, hindi na halos din lumalabas halos dahil, syempre, kung maganda weather sa UK, dito sila, no? They go out most of the time pag hindi summertime, no? Kaya ang pamasahe from the Philippines coming to the UK, pinakamahal ang summertime. Okay, let's say hello to Eman de Guzman. Eman, magandang hapon sa iyo. Good afternoon all the way from Algarve. Ayan, gusto ko yung Portugal. Good afternoon. Wala kang audio. We cannot hear from me. Wala kami madinig. Walang audio. Nakabukas ang mic mo pero sa amin from our end pero hindi makasayaw naka-mute ka or something. Hello. Okay, balik mo sa akin direct para sa tayo natin kung balik mo muna sa akin direct. Ayan. Balik yan, okay. All right. So habang inaayos niya yung kanyang audio at maririnig na lang natin siguro biglang may lalabas sa sound habang workout ni Eman. Ayan. So we're gonna be going to the South Americas, no? South America ho. Ang America ho, dalawa ho yan North America and South America. North America is composed of a couple of countries, no? Canada at USA. And then yung South America, yon yung mga Latin American countries, no? Colombia, Guatemala, Peru, ayan, no? Marami yan Marami mga bansa yan. At nangunguna dyan, syempre, Mexico dahil nasa border yan, magkadikit ng US eh. And marami hong mga immigrants, so maraming mga nagti-TNT, no? From Mexico to the US. Ayan. Let's see kung okay na ba signal ni, ni Eman. Let's have a look. Eman, how are you? What you could probably do is go out and in again. Yan siguro ang suggestion natin. Can you hear me? Naririnig mo ba ako? Can you hear me? Mag-thumbs up ka lang. Malaman ko kung naririnig mo ako. Naririnig mo ako? Paki-thumbs up lang ulit kung talagang naririnig mo ako. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, one way ang nangyayari. You can hear us, but we cannot hear you. Okay. What you could probably do is labas ka lang muna ulit and then come back again. Okay. Or ipasok na ba natin si Nico? Nandiyan na ba si Nico? Shall we go ahead with Nico first? Direct? Kung... Oh, sorry? Okay, dali. Sandali lang. Biglang nawala si Nico, but akala ko na... Okay, ayan. So, okay. Anyway, yung dalawa natin makakausap, biglang nawala, no? So, kung may gitara, gusto ko sana kumanta, no? Asa kaya gitara natin? Can I sing a song? Ano yan? Sige, play na? Oh, yan, may pumasok ng audio at sa, yes, we can hear you now. Okay. So,
alright, awesome.
Okay,
awesome.
sandali lang. Okay, sige, sandali lang. Let's go. Ayan na. Okay, yes. Hi. Ayun, it's a matter of resetting, no? Okay. Eman, good afternoon to you, no? So, ayan.
Good afternoon, Sir Sonny. Kamusta po kayo? Kamusta sa mga lahat ng nanonood ngayong hapon? Kamusta?
Ay, okay naman. Direct, alam mo na. Pag nakita mo kagad, alam mo na. So, yeah. Sige, okay. Eman, habang sige, keep on talking and then we'll just adjust your on the fly, ika nga, as we go along. Okay.
Right. So, Sir Sonny, today, we're going to talk about Mexico. So, tama ka kanina. Lalabas naman tayo ng Europe. But ang purpose ko kasi is to show you lahat ng mga best summer destinations, not just in Europe, alam mo, but ito
Siyempre.
South America, which is Mexico.
Okay. So sa Mexico, good medyo exotic. O nga, di ba, Mexico, what's so nice? Parang we hear about yung tag dito, ang Mexico, one of those destinations, no? Parang mga exotic destinations. Bakit ba? Saan tayo? Where are we going? Saan tayo magpupunta?
So, yung Mexico kasi right now, that's why pinili natin siya, is top destination siya ngayon. So, ito siya. So, traditionally, been among the most visited countries in the world according sa World Tourism Organization. So, but in Mexico, merong namumukod tangi dyan na destination para sa atin, para sa mga Pinoy, which is in Cancun.
Oo nga,
Alright,
Cancun,
so I'll be flying you guys to Cancun, okay? Which is yung Cancun is recognized throughout the world for its spectacular, maraming mga all-inclusive resorts dyan. White sand beaches, fascinating sea, parang turquoise blue yung tubig dyan sa Mexico. Isa sa mga top destinations now dun sa company namin now, ito yung pinakamalaking booking namin. So, ang daming nagpupunta because of the weather. Right now, average around 26 degrees. So, talagang summer destination siya. Meron siyang international, international cuisines are great.
White sand, White sand.
Exactly. So, maganda yung beach fronts niya. Sophisticated yung mga spa facilities din niya dyan as well. Exactly. So, you can also swim with the whales, dun sa Mexico. So, you're going to experience different kinds of activities. Snorkeling actually is one of the na-inspire ka last time
Pagkasabay ko mag-snorkel, mas hindi ako marunong mag-snorkel, takot ako sa mapapilitan ako mag-snorkel, diba? Galing, Wow. Ikaw talaga, napaka-naughty mo, ha? You're a very naughty guy, ha?
But ito, kung mahilig din kayo sa mga pyramids, which is nandito yung mga Mayan ruins.
Nasa Cancun din?
Nasa Cancun siya. Tawag sa kanila Tulum. And itong tawag dito is Chichen Itza. Okay? So, it's widely considered to be one of Mexico's best restored na archaeological sites. Okay?
Galing,
So, para siyang tas tawag dito mga cenotes, yung mga ganyan. I don't know kung mahilig ka sa mga ganyan, Sir Sonny, but Maraming ganyan doon, more than 6,000 cenotes, but isa rin sa mga attractions doon talaga.
How do you
kasi
spell
is yung mga
cenotes? How do you spell cenotes? How do you spell that?
Cenotes, Cenotes.
Ano uli cenotes? Parang ray of lights, ganun?
Para siyang mga yung cenotes, para siyang caverns.
Caverns,
created
okay.
from the
Wow.
collapsed,
Okay.
limestone filled with crystal, para siyang kuweba sa mga na nag-build from limestone, but nandun yung para mga underground na mga water, may mga sprouts na mga plants. Okay? So, yung Mexico, marami siyang activities kasi para siyang nasa pinakadulo siya ng Mexico. Okay, which is malapit siya sa beach, but ang pinaka-attraction dyan talaga is actually yung mga premium luxury resorts, which is isa to, Riviera Maya.
Wow, ang galing.
Okay? So, yung Riviera Maya is a tourist destination located around almost 20 miles south ng Cancun. So, para siyang nandyan yung relaxation, modern luxury, ancient wisdom, yung Grand Mayan, malapit din dyan, okay? And it's really an experience the whole family could explore, So you could play, unplug, explore, and see what makes itong sacred place na to, bakit siya popular na mga destination. But it's really an awesome, place to be. So it's a honeymoon destination, Sir Sunny. So nagpe-perform din
romantic.
dito yung Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, really?
Exactly. So parang Cirque du Soleil, So nagpe-perform sila dyan. And keep in mind, itong mga resorts na to, most of them are all-inclusive. Okay? So you just need to pay one time, and all of these amenities are all-inclusive as well.
Wow, galing. Ito, ito yung pinapakita ngayon yan. Nasaan yan?
This one, isa to sa mga partner natin sa Filipino TV Europe, which is the Grand Mayan Riviera Maya. Okay? Which is in Cancun.
All of these things that we see is nandiyan sa Grand Mayan, Eman?
Right. So yung resort na
galing.
pinakita ko ngayon, it's just one of the resorts, but may access dyan yung mga kababayan natin. Okay? So meron silang dito sa Filipino TV Europe, 'di ba? Magbibigay tayo ng prizes, So we're going to give away mga credits at saka mga trips papunta dyan, and even cruises.
Wow. So maganda to, no? Because they win that, but at the same time, if they become members of this Discover 365, it opens up a whole lot of travel options na maganda, no? Na makakatulong sa kanila, no? Na they could, it's kumbaga value for money, ika nga, no? Ito, meron tayong cruise sa Greece and Croatia. Ano to? Meron tayong pa-contest, no?
Yeah, so we're going to
balik mo na direct sa balik mo to sa kanina. Yan.
So we're going to launch Sir Sunny, parang naggawa kami ng parang competition. It's a raffle competition. So may lucky tayo na kababayan na mayroong chance na manalo para magkaroon ng 7-night cruise sa Greece and Croatia. So all expense paid yun, 7 nights. So nandun na yung food sa cruise, nandun na yung accommodations, entertainment. So meron ding mga land tours na gagawin with them, but it's an experience for two people actually.
Yeah. So abangan ulit yan. We're gonna formally announce it siguro within the week or early next week but soon as pwede niyo mapatalunan dito, pwede kayong magkaroon ng chance na manalo, no? So ayan. Okay, well, fantastic bigla akong nagutom at saka na-entice ako. Pero ang problema ko ngayon, nangingiti ako kasi kanina. Ang problema ko, sabi ko, wow, teka muna, kung magsiswimming ako, puro butot balat ako ngayon. Pero nakakahiya, di ba? Parang, kamukha ngayon, direct, meron ba tayong two-shot ni Eman? Ayan. Kamukha akong halimbawa, pababa na ako from 28, baka mag 27, 26 ako eh. Yun nga, ang bore ko ngayon.
Wow.
Oo. So
from 180 to 150 ka na lang now di ba?
185 siguro 185 plus siguro nasa 190 siguro ako noon. So ngayon nasa 150 more or less. Pero tama ka, nagpapato siya, pero yung sa abdominals lang, no. So yun na lang So yeah, that's
Yun kasi
yun ang
yung
worry ko.
stubborn yung visceral
Exactly,
part.
tama.
But
So
soon, nandyan yan. Alam mo yon, lalabas yan. Kasi once na mawala yung fats, sabi ko sa'yo, 4 packs ang beach body.
Gano yung audio mo na wala for a while. Pero ito, okay na, loud and clear. So, Eman, thank you very much. Mayroon ka mga shoutouts dyan, mga kaibigan, or anybody you'd like to greet out there na who's watching right now? Or watching right now?
No, yung mga kababayan ko dito sa Portugal, we're going to have an event June 11 to 12. Meron kaming parang i-celebrate namin, Sir Sonny, yung Independence Day. Okay? So iniimbitahan ko lahat. This is in collaboration with the embassy, with Ambassador Cookie Feria. Kung mapapakita ni Direk yung ano. So ang theme nung ano namin is pagsuong sa hamon ng panibagong bukas. Okay?
Oy,
so
galing.
sa June 11 and sa June 12 yan sa Parque Fonte de Luminosa sa Lisbon, Portugal. So kung may questions kayo, just message si Ma'am Grace o kaya si Ma'am Lani, alright, regarding this event. Pero magkita-kita tayo doon to celebrate yung ating Independence Day. So yan lang actually, Sir Sonny, yung
How
right now.
far? Okay, so you're in Algarve. How far is Algarve to Lisbon?
Around 2 hours.
Malapit lang, 2 hours lang. Para lang yan London to Birmingham, parang ganyan. So malapit-lapit naman.
Right,
Hindi magano kano. Good. Especially with your top-down sports car mo na Audi, di ba? Audi nga ba yan? Audi nga ba yung kotse mo?
It's an Audi TT. Alright?
Okay.
Na RS, yes. RS.
Very good. Ayan, yes. So siguro baka hindi lang 2 hours yan, kaya mo lang siguro ng 1 hour yan. Ganun ba?
Mabilis 180 horsepower.
Kaya lang baka mahuli ka naman. Yung problema, hindi ka makarating doon sa Barrio Fiesta pag hinuli ka, no? So, and then, sabagay, traffic, ano lang naman yan. You'll have to pay something. Okay, well, maraming salamat. And direct, naisama ba natin sa maraming mga lugar sa Europe na rito, mga Independence Day celebrations nila, kailangan naisama natin sa atin, no? So, thank you, Eman. You take care until the next travel destination. Maraming salamat. You take care.
Maraming salamat, Sir Sonny.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Eman de Guzman, no? Mula sa Algarve, Portugal. Okidoki. Alright. Ano ba tayo, Direk? Ang break ba natin yung ating calendar? Meron ba tayong calendar? Ano ba ang ano natin? So, yun ang parang breaker natin going to the next one. Sige, may pagpasok tayong calendar and siguro, sige, okay, ito ang ating calendar of events. Okay. Go. Okay, wala pa yata. Wala pa, hindi pa naka-queue. So, ito natin. Okay. Go. Okay, ayan na. Okay, so mga community events, no? Okay, so ngayon, we have next on the show is this young man. He is I think 22 years old, and together with a couple of friends, pakipatay yung mic niya. Pumasok direct. Yan, pasok, patay muna. Baka biglang magsalita yan, biglang may masabi yan. Okay, what do you call this? Bago may pasok, laging ipapatay mo mic ng ating guest, ha? So, baka biglang mapashit yan or mapaarak pa na masabi niyan. Okay, Anong tawag dito? Nawala ako sa concentration. Sinasabi ko. Okay. Yun, he's 22 years old. He's got a couple of friends who are Britons, and they call themselves Dijon. Yata, Dijon, no? And they're coming up with a pop-up event for tomorrow. Tomorrow, bukas na ho to. Their first ever nilang pop-up event. Filipino to. He's a Filipino, and he's a part of a trio. Young entrepreneurs, no? So, ang topic natin dito is pop-up restaurant. Is it a good business? You know, yeah, is it why does one go into this? No, ano ba yan? Does one have to have a chef's training, a chef's education, or a passion for food? Yan ho, alamin natin. Let's say hello to Nico Lachiga. Nico, good afternoon to you, all the way from Leeds.
Hello.
In the West Yorkshire.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the program.
Good afternoon. Nice to meet you again.
Is it correct for me to say that you're 22 years old and you're a current chef? You work as a chef right now, right?
Yes, yes. I'm a sous chef here in the Mustard Pot in Leeds.
Okay. Oh, what is a sous chef? Yes, for somebody who, you know, I just know a chef is somebody probably who prepares the food when you go to a restaurant. But there are different kinds of rankings for chef. What is the highest?
The highest is the head chef, and I'm just one below the head chef. It's just a sous chef role is just helping the head chef, and when the head chef is not here, you're the next person in charge in line. So yeah.
Right. So the highest, the highest position that you could aspire for is to be a head chef, and you're one step below that in a way. So that's the next part of your progression. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're 22 years old. When did you arrive in the UK?
I arrived in the UK when I was 7.
Okay.
From the Philippines, and we used to live in London, and now we're based in Leeds now.
You're based in Leeds now. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So 7 years old when you arrived. So in a way, you're Tagalog, or you're really British, because when people arrive, or you know, when they're young, they tend to, you know, change their
forget,
yeah. But not really forget by your tongue. You know, you get to be a Briton, or let's say an American if you're in America, or wherever. Okay. Well,
yeah,
so
I can still understand and speak a bit of Tagalog. So.
Really? Okay.
Still kept it with me. Yeah.
Okay. Nico, you are a sous chef right now. Was that your dream when you were probably, I don't know, a teenager? How did was it the dream?
So,
what's your how did you become a chef?
So when we moved from the Philippines, one of the things that I missed the most was the Filipino food. So all I did was cook with my mom. We did a lot of cooking, and that's where my passion started to grow. And since 7, I had that passion for food, always want to cook, and now I'm living the dream, I guess.
Wow, okay. You're having something, I think tomorrow. You have a pop-up together with a couple of friends, and you call yourself, how do you call it? Dijon? How do you pronounce it?
We call ourselves the Dijon Boys. The Dijon Boys.
Dijon Boys. All right. Why Dijon? Dijon. Why Dijon Boys? Well, yes.
Like I said, I work in the mustard pot here in Leeds. Type of mustard is called Dijon Boys, and that's where me and my friend Cam and Jamie all met. So we call ourselves the Dijon Boys.
All right. Okay. So you're having this in a, I think it's Herencia. Direct, pwede ba natin labas to? Can you bring it up? Herencia, yung dulo, Herencia, ayan, nasa dulo. Ayan. This is Herencia. Okay, we're serving from 5 to 10. What's this? Thursday, the 26th, right? That's going to be tomorrow. Number 8 cocktail bar. Tomorrow, right? This is the address. Herencia. What's Herencia? What's Herencia? That's the restaurant.
Herencia, Yep. So Herencia by Dijon Boys is a little branch that we're concentrating, where we're just focusing on private dining and kind of luxury style of eating, and that's where we're gonna do the private dining. Yeah, and Herencia came from actually one of the restaurants that my uncle, Daddy Eric, hope you're watching. It's his business name called Herencia in the Philippines, but due to COVID, it's all shut down. So I'm inheriting the name Herencia through my business.
So Herencia is the pop-up thing that you're creating, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But you go to a restaurant and then you know, well, how do you go? Negotiate with the restaurant that you're going to be holding a pop-up thing, right? So where is it? So which restaurant are you're holding this? Where?
So the place is in Leeds. So the place is called Number 8 Cocktail Bar. They have
here it is. So here it is.
Yeah.
Number 8, direct pakilabas mo.
Number 8 Cocktail Bar.
Ayan, para malaman lang nila. Ayan, so Number 8 Cocktail Bar is the name of the venue. And you're calling your thing, your pop-up restaurant is Herencia.
Herencia,
by the Dijon Boys. Oh, right. Okay. So your uncle is actually a huge influence, in a way, right?
Yeah. So the venue literally only serve cocktails, but we are providing a service of food and a kind of a private event. So it's quite exciting, really.
Okay, and here I see some of the food. These are is this a part of your menu? This one that you're showing, direct. Ayan, sige. Is this one of your one of the menus?
Similar, but we've because Herencia by Dijon Boys, we are focusing on really seasonal ingredients. So that one there is just something we've worked around and played around with different Filipino flavors, turned into British modern food.
So Filipino in a way with a twist, and then it's some sort of a Pinoy Brit food. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Anyway, okay. Is it because the ingredients that would be originally present in that food is not available here in the UK, and so you have to more or less improvise on the kind of food? Okay, direct pag may pinapakita ka, let's. What's this? What is this? These are the three of you.
That's the three of us. So that there is our first pop-up event in Boot and Rally. Shout out to Boot and Rally. So that was our first time doing it. And that's
when was this? When you say first time, when was?
This was a few months ago, almost a month.
A month ago. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Herencia at Number 8 Cocktail Bar is not actually your first. It's going to be like your second.
It's our second, but Herencia is the first.
For the Herencia. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for the Herencia, it's going to be the first. Okay, so these are you guys. So okay,
yes,
all right. Two of us. That's you. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, we've shown that over earlier, right? Napakita na yan kanina. Same yung kanina sa ano. Okay. Ano ba mga? What is this? Is this a part of your menu? Or no?
That was something I cooked up for the family during Christmas. That's when I was playing around with a few Filipino inspired dishes, and hopefully that's mushroom adobo with a bit of truffle.
All right, mushroom adobo. I thought it was like aubergine, like the original. In the Philippines, we have a different kind of aubergine. It's a longish one, right? Here, the aubergine is short and roundish.
Yeah.
Right, I thought so. This is actually mushroom with
some. It's a mushroom with a adobo glaze and a mushroom puree and a bit of fresh truffle.
Well, I'm quite intrigued by the food. I want to taste the food that you prepare, because you're having a twist actually. So you're coming up with the original Filipino concept, but spicing it up with probably modern or some of your influences from British or whatever. So that's great. So. How about your adobo? Have you done something with the adobo? Have you done a Nico adobo twist? Have you ever done it? Have you ever tried doing adobo?
I haven't perfected adobo. The best adobo I've had was from my mom, so I'm still learning from her. But hopefully one day we'll do something with pork adobo.
All right, because there's this Australian guy that I saw on YouTube. Filipino heritage, and he did a different kind of an adobo in a way, So I think if you go watch on YouTube, for example, a certain dish, if you have 5 chefs or 5 videos, it will be 5 different kinds of way of cooking it, right? Different ways, all kinds. Okay, all right, good. Okay, pop-up restaurant. Why did you? Who thought of the idea? Was it you, or did you say to your 2 friends, "Hey guys, let's come up with this concept or this business, pop-up restaurant"? Whose idea actually was it, or is it?
So one day, me and my friend Cam, after work, because we're very young and very passionate about cooking, and we just want to keep progressing and cooking different type of food. So a pop-up platform kind of gave us that platform really to do cook our own food, and that's how the pop-up started. And we just went to different bars around Leeds, around Meanwood area, and we just asked, can we do a pop-up? And they said, yeah.
All right. Okay. Eventually, probably the dream is to have your own restaurant, and this is like sort of a training ground, a test. If you're gonna have the real, the restaurant, the full, everything. You start with something small, towards that goal.
Yeah.
So, okay, starting at a pop-up restaurant, that business, that thing, would it entail a lot of capital, or what are the challenges? What are the things that one has to do, for example, to set up a pop-up restaurant? Yeah, good PR skills. Talk to a restaurant, convince them. What are the skills? What do you need actually? Is it capital intensive?
Not really. Well, for us, the capital and all the equipment, we actually was blessed from the number 8 cocktail bar, because before it was a 8 cocktail bar, it used to be a restaurant. Mm-hmm. So they gave us all their equipment for free. So that's one of the blessings that we've got during our journey as a pop-up. But doing a pop-up is quite, I won't say easy, but you just need a lot of space in the house when you're prepping. You don't have the space, your own space for prep, so you got to do most of it at home and then bring it to the venue.
Wow, okay. Well, Nico, so your event is tomorrow. Why don't you invite them to your, first Herencia Dijon Boys pop-up. And what's in the menu? And how much is it? And where can they go to, and what times?
Yep. So, guys, inviting you guys to come down to Herencia by Dijon Boys in Meanwood, Leeds, in number 8 cocktail bar. We are serving food from 5 till 10 o'clock, and I hope you guys can make it. Or if there's any future events we're doing, come and follow us through @Dijon Boys in Instagram and Facebook, and we hope to see you guys all there.
Okay, there's a menu. Menu, pakita mo nga direct. Nandun ka na kasi. Dapat sinitch mo kagad yung menu. Okay, you have this menu. What is this? Is this your menu for the night, for the day? Direct, asan yung kanina? Yung folder na yun. Sige. Yung kanina, magkadikit lang yun Oh, galing ka na ron Galing ka na doon sa folder na yun Just, okay. Galing ka sa folder na yun kanina. Yan, yan. Yung second lang. Okay, this is, what is this? This is your menu, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's
yung lower thirds, pakitanggal direct. Lower thirds, yan. So, this is it. What do you have here? Starters.
Yep,
is it a choice of the 3 starters, or all of them?
So the choice of 3 starters and choice of the mains and the desserts. There's a lot of different influences around the world in that menu, and it's a few Filipino techniques along when it comes to the cooking of the menu, and a lot of Filipino flavors like sweet and sour coming into this menu. So
wow,
very excited with it. One of the Filipino dishes actually is the fish one. When I went to the Philippines a few months,
direct, balik mo liyo, fish one daw.
So when I went to the Philippines,
that's in the main, right? Is it in the main? Is it the sea bass?
One of the mains, the sea bass. So the coconut
the sea bass,
palapa.
Okay.
Yeah, the coconut palapa. That one is one of the things I learned when I went to the Philippines a few months ago. It's just shredded coconut with some chilies, and it's really
Fantastic.
nice.
Wow, really, really good. Good. Wow. So you said really nice, huh? How did you say? How did you
Very
do that?
nice.
Yeah, very nice, very nice, very nice. So, Nico, thank you very much, and good
Yeah.
luck to your
Thank you
to
for
the
having
Dijon
me.
boys.
Thank you
And
very much.
yes, well, we're honored having you. It's our pleasure, and thank you very much. We're so proud to have a Filipino chef and a Filipino, any of our kababayans trying to make it big or aspire for anything. So we'd like to be, we
Thank
would like
you.
to support those, no, those kababayan. So maraming salamat. You take care. God bless.
Thank
And
you
give my
very
regards
much.
to your mom.
Thank you.
And good luck to your
I'll
event
go
tomorrow.
to
So
Eric.
yeah, guys.
Thank you very much.
To Eric as well, no, guys. Check out yung kanilang ano bukas, ha. Number 8, a cocktail bar, right? It's in Leeds.
Number 8 cocktail.
In Leeds,
It's
in Leeds, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so Google lang hunyo, Google it, and then be there. Ano oras? What time again is your pop-up?
5 till 10.
5 till 10. Ayan, aabot pa kayo. So ayan. Oh, maraming salamat. Nico, you take care, no?
Thank
yan.
you very much. Thank you for
Nico
having
La
me.
Chica, ayan, and a Pinoy from Leeds, and they're setting up a pop-up restaurant. Herencia ang pangalan. Kasi yung aking kaibigan na si Eric. Uy, si Eric, ano yan, may resort yun sa sa Pagudpod. Napaka-romantic niya, Pagudpod. Yan ang memorable ang Pagudpod because si Richard Gomez and doon sila doon nabuo yung kanang love story sino ba to? Ano pangalan tong girl na to? I forgot her name now. Yung, puti na daw ang buhok niya ngayon eh. Right. Ang pangalan nito, Richard Gomez and this lady, nakalimutan ko ngayon. Anyway, Pagudpod, yung pelikula na doon sila nakita. Okay, yung mga kaibigan natin bumabati sa atin, let's say Oliver Fernandez is greeting us. It's 5 a.m. here in the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Seattle says hello to London and the rest of the world. Tuloy po kayo sa Sonny Laragan Show. Thank you very much, Oliver. Imagine 5 a.m. Nakakapanood pa si Oliver. Okay, so next, sino ba susunod natin? Alright, good day, Sir Sonny. Stay safe and healthy always po. Ayan, Paulo Ariza Luna. Thank you. Sige, go. Direct, para ano tayo? Ending na tayo? Sige, bilis mo na. Gabriel Tijoro. Good day, Sir Sonny Laragan. Thank you. Ayan. Okay, hello, good afternoon, Sunny and everyone, no? Mula kay Emmeline Rafael, mabuhay ka rin, Emmeline, mabuhay, no? Good afternoon to you. Ayan, sino tayo? Australia May. Ayan, si Australia May. Ayan, basahin na natin yan. Australia May. Good day, Sir Sunny. Greetings from Laguna, Philippines. So, greetings din. Greetings sa'yo, no? Okay, sige. Wow, from Lisbon, Portugal. Meron tayong nakikita rito. Sige, pasok mo na yan. Direct, kagad. Sige. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Watching from Lisbon, Portugal. Amen. Amen din sa'yo. Grace, no? Grace Sanchez, no? Oops. Ano ba yan? Bakit na-switch dyan? Okay. So, dali lang ho. At, okay, bakit na frozen tayo dyan? Direct, ano ba nangyari? Final. Okay. Di tayo makapag-switch ya. Right.
Kasi po yung number 2, na-click po kasi parang pumasok.
Okay. So, click it off. Parang naka-overlay yan. Ayan, naka-overlay. Ayun. Okay. Ayan, naka-overlay. Overlay lang pala. Okay, so I guess it's... sige, yung mga pinapasok natin, wala na ba tayong mga pagbati dyan? Para ano lang? Okay. Alright, so we're having some technical problems. So, okay lang. Okay, well, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. No? Maraming salamat doon sa mga nakasama natin for today. No? Siyempre, unang-una si Rafi Wanceslao, no? Rafi Wenceslao. Rafi Landicho. Si Rafi Wenceslao, baka nagtataka kayo, sino itong Rafi Wenceslao? Si Rafi Wenceslao ho, kasamahan kong DJ nung araw. Ang pangalan ho niya sa Marega Broadcasting, DZBM-FM. Ang pangalan niya nung araw, nung back in the 70s, 80s, is Shaggy DJ, no? So, yun ho, Rafi Wenceslao. Pero si Rafi Landicho ho, yung nakasama natin kanina, who gave us some tips, no? Kung meron tayong kababayan dyan, mga 3 kababayan natin na kailangan ng tulong sa kanilang mga CV, no? Curriculum vitae, pwedeng tulungan ho ni Rafi, no? So, ayan o, para ho makakita o makakuha kayo ng magandang trabaho o maayos na trabaho. And of course, yung ating we want to thank Eman de Guzman do sa ating update, no? Do sa ating travel places to go to this summer. And he featured Cancun, Mexico. At napakaganda ng place, no? So, ayan ho. Abangan ho talaga ninyo. We're gonna give away some prizes dito sa ating some gift certificates, no? Na magagamit ho ninyo sa inyong mga travels dito ho sa The Sonny Laragan Show. And of course, we want to thank Nico, no? Nico La Chica. He's a part of the Dijon Boys. 3 magkakaibigan yan na nasa area ng Leeds, Yorkshire, dyan, sa North Yorkshire. At they're coming up with their pop-up, no? Meron silang pop-up restaurant nila sa number 8 cocktail bar sa Leeds ho yan. I-google lang ho ninyo. That's gonna be from 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock tomorrow. It's best to ring them up, no? Or even you can ring up number 8 cocktail bar and find out how to contact the guys. Pero palabas mo nga rito, Herencia, direct, ilabas mo nga lang. Ilabas mo lang yung Herencia. Pwedeng doon, may number doon sa Herencia. Yung Herencia. Yung grupo ng 3 graphics na pinagsama-sama. Ayun, yan, nasa dulo. Yan, pasok mo. Hindi yan. Yung nasa dulo. Yan, pasok mo yan. Herencia. Pag-uusapan natin Herencia. Ayan, so yan ang address, if you can, yung telephone number, if you wanna contact, may telephone number na naka-flash dyan. So kung gusto niyo humabol doon sa kanilang pop-up tomorrow, and then that is it, no? So pwede ho niyo makita. Okay, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye, no? So sa ngalan ho ng ating mga guests, and of course sa aking director and producer, no? Walang iba kundi si Paula Perez. Ito po si Sonny Laragan nagsasabing thank you very much, no, for being a part of today's show. Let's do it again next Wednesday. So till then, take care, God bless, and good afternoon. Bye.
Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasayang papawid 24 oras. Buong linggo sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK.